to your mid-month reading for July. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you, the beautiful Capricorn. Best message, please, for Cap. Let's see what's going on with you. Coming together. Coming together. Okay, so this coming together. Well, there it is. What kind of communication is needed for the situation? What kind of information? Taking the lead in the mid-month. Oh, not feeling like it's going to be helpless and hopeless anymore. Hey, because you've changed your focus, or they have changed their focus. Somebody has changed their focus with the flow. I'm not going to confront the situation or reach out the way you want me to. Whoa, whoa. So, there's some listening to the higher intuition. Oh my gosh, I'm getting two cards here. This is, well, finally, whoever was refusing to see the situation the way it was during, what's passion and what's love, and what's, I feel like it's the word really here is what's real, from a heart's content. It's like they're more awake now. They finally woke up and seen something, right? And if it's not them, it might be you, right? Take it how it resonates. Energy flows. So with the taking the lead over here, it's like, I want to come together. It does feel like there is a better coming together and a better understanding through the situation at, what's going on within you. I think, you can feel now more peaceful, more healing, more content. And, and if it's romance, there's definitely, it's pulling itself back towards that, right? And perhaps you might even find a new love. Maybe this is all about some new love. Right? So taking the lead over here is showing that you're back in control, back in the game, back where you need to be. Right? I like that. Yeah, not feeling like you have to push backwards anymore. Not feeling like everything that you do is one step behind. Now you can feel like you're actually pushing through everything and not getting sorted anymore either. So there is more hope. There is more content through the situation. Everything's fine. The hopeless situation that was there has now become more patiently planning on this situation. Hey, because now I can look at it and change the focus of the situation. So there's a lot of expansion going on over here. And you invested a lot of time. We can see the investment with the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of investment to the situation through communication in the mid-month. So if you felt like somebody was kind of sliding backwards, kind of going away from you, now you can feel like they're also coming toward you as well. It almost feels like where you've invested time, or they're now going to come back and want to invest some time into the situation. So your social circle also might also be just expanding as well. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot more conversations going on within the situation. When we see this, we're seeing the Seven of Cups. It talks about, multitasking conversations, opening new doors, things of this nature. So you definitely can feel like where they're coming together to speak of this situation and really invest time and energy to it and changing your focus, you will definitely see more commitments and open doors to this situation itself. So I like that. It's like kind of like, well, they're going to come to me. They're finally going to say something to me, or I'm going to say something to them. And no matter what, this is going to open one door of communication to the next. But that's good, though, because it can open them up. Yeah. The flow through the situation is a much healthier flow. It does feel like they still are kind of pulling back just a little bit, though, guys. I still feel like even though they kind of are inching their way, that's what it is. It's the inchworm effect. They're inching themselves towards the passion, towards the Two of Cups. Because they're not really still in the flow of the situation. It's like you understand this, though, right? It's like, but you're not going to confront the situation with them, because why would you? Look, if they've already taken a stand, guys, to take the lead, right, to come to you and start actually wanting to communicate the right way, why would you want to engage that? You wouldn't, in a confrontation, right? Confront them like, hey, are you going to do this or not? So it's, you don't want to drain yourself. No, because you have the Ace of Swords over here, which is showing that mentally aware of the situation, that clearly it is changing and growing the way you want it to grow. They're just not reaching out. Yeah, it just feels like, okay, very beginning of the mid-month, here we are. They're reaching out a lot. Come around the 17th or so, or the 16th, they're kind of pulling back again. Could be, I don't know, but I just see you not feeling like you're really obligated to want to, you know, really push it to the limit. You don't need to. You don't need to. Yeah, I'm not going to give to that. I'm just going to listen to my intuition and let them inchworm. Just continue to let them inchworm, my friends, because that's what they're doing, right? Because they feel like they're kind of in control of the situation. I wouldn't let, you know, don't overdo that, because you do have the prosperity. You guys could be definitely dealing with some kind of Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Also could be a Cancer for some of you, or some kind of water sign. You could be a Scorpio. Prosperities of love, but they're just maybe they have a little bit of hang-ups and anxieties going on over here, and they don't want to express everything that they have. It's like whatever hang-up that they may have within themselves is keeping them from 100% coming forward. So it's almost like it was kicking it up. The conversation was definitely kicking up. And then they just pull back. Maybe they have other things that they're dealing with. Maybe they're getting a divorce. Maybe they have some court issues. They have other things they need to balance out within their lives. Because it is definitely saying that there is something justified to the situation. They do, you know, they do see you as this person. They just don't want to give it. It's delays. Excuse me. And they've got something else going on. They've definitely got something going on around the 19th of the month, 17th through the 19th of the month, which has got their attention and their focus now driving into a different area, and it's driving away from you. I would say the best thing for this, though, is not give it too much control. Let them kind of have what control they kind of want, because they will come back around because of the imprints. But it is saying, my attention is somewhere else with the Nine of Pentacles upside down. My head is somewhere else. My head is in another pasture. I'm looking somewhere else at this time, so I can't give that much attention. And for some of you, like I said, it could be court. It could be, you know, it could be a divorce, a separation, something else. That is inspiring them to need this attention over here, so they don't feel like they can give this much. It could just be insecurities as well. Them not feeling like they want to 100% give all of the determination in one spot. I don't know. It just feels like it's one spot. I feel like they're multitasking. I do. I feel like they got too many other things going on their plate. Whether it's one, two, it don't matter. And I feel like that's what the situation is going to be until they can actually get past that piece. So once they do that, then it just looks like they're going to come back around. And remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus. They're not made for everyone, of course. But I do say, though, yeah, they do want to end this. It just feels like they have something that's going on within their lives that they just cannot close that door yet. They have to continue to keep doing whatever they're doing. And I think that they just feel like whatever they're trying to manage within their life, it just feels like they're pulled in different directions. And remember, friends, it could be you as well, right? So the cross-watchers could say, no, that's Gemini doing that. And that's, you know, however. But the thing is that, you know, whatever door that needs to be closed over here, it's almost like it's pulling them towards trying to do so, but they're having a hard time doing it. And I just feel like there could be a lot of confusion, because look, they have a lot of worry and a lot of upsetness going on about this situation. They may even have obligations that they feel like they have to be somewhere where they literally don't want to be. And we know what an obligation means. That means I have to be there, but I don't want to be there, right? So definitely feeling like they're drained. They're drained from this situation. So throughout all these hangups, I don't see them being able to give you the attention which they thought. I think it's crazy because I think in the very beginning of the month, the very beginning, it could have been the very beginning of the month too. The very beginning of the mid-month, around the 10th, 11th, and 12th, it feels like they were ready. But then this kind of came up, and then it's just like, oh, that's it, right? Whether it was a feeling or it's an actual thing that they have to do, I feel it's both. I think something came up and then made those feelings there, and then they're going to start pulling away. Okay. So where you felt like they're coming together, but I still feel like the coming together is still good though, because you will still feel a lot of harmony, because I don't really see you too upset about the situation. I just see that it's more of a disappointment, right? But you'll know that you're actually coming together. I feel like you know that no matter what, the connection is still stronger in the mid-month than it has been for a while, right? So that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. I think it's going to be a lot of patience that's going to have to go on through this as well. Being more patient with their hangups and the things that they're dealing with. Right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this will actually, they're going to be stuck in their head no matter what, but at least they don't feel like they're stuck out in the cold. They know within themselves, too, that they're going to be okay, and I feel that they're going to be okay, too. Kind of stuck in a rut over here. Yeah, there's the disappointments. Absolutely. Okay. So just trying to get through that, but I feel like they're going to come back around. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.